Today we're going to talk about why you guys miss so many balls deep and how you can stop that. So the first thing we have to think about here is how many times do we miss the ball deep in comparison to how many times we miss it in the net. So if we, let's say, hit 100 shots and we're pretty decent players, so we only miss 10 out of those 100. But all 10 of those go deep. They're all past the baseline. But we don't miss a single ball in the net. Now some people might say, oh, well done. You missed so many balls deep, but nothing in the net. You really had a good arc on that ball. You got that ball over the net every single time. Very well done. In our opinion, it's really important to understand that you're actually making more mistakes than you should. And the reason for that is that you're aiming too high over the net. So if I know that all of my mistakes are going deep, they're all past the baseline, then I know that I'm aiming too close to the baseline. And that's most of the time due to the fact that you're aiming too high over the net. That's why the ball goes that deep. So if we instead put our target a little bit lower and now maybe like a foot lower over the net, we might start missing a few balls in the net, but overall we're going to make less mistakes because we're not as close to each one of those mistake zones, right? One being the net, one being out. So we have to make sure that we're aiming in the perfect height over the net, so half of our mistakes go in the net and half of our mistakes go deep. Like that, we know that we're just as far away from each one of those zones as from the other one. So that means we're making less mistakes overall. And once you're doing that, you will see that now it won't take you 100 shots to make 10 mistakes, but maybe 130 or 140 shots before you make 10 mistakes. Simply by adjusting the height over the net depending on your tendency to miss. The same thing is valid, obviously, for the other way around. So, for example, if you're a player that hits a lot of balls in the net and you never miss it deep, well, you should be aiming higher over the net to make sure that, again, half of your mistakes are in the net and half of your mistakes are out deep. This concept applies to every player that hits a ball over the net. It doesn't matter if you hit the ball flat, if you hit it hard, if you hit it soft, if you hit it with a lot of topspin, if you're a moon baller, if you're just a general baseline grinder. All of you out there that tend to miss more balls out deep than you do miss in the net should apply this and actually aim a little bit lower. So it has nothing to do with the trajectory or the arc of the ball. It simply has something to do with if you're missing the ball deep or if you're missing it in the net too much. Make that adjustment of the height of your shot and you'll see it becomes much easier to put more balls inside the court and to be a more consistent tennis player overall.
Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and we'll see you guys soon.